There it is, MIdway Mall.
A Target.
That? Right there? Yeah. That looks like crap.
Where?
Right over here.
Right
there.
It's white.
Oh my god, it looks awful.
What's up, guys? Today we're out here in Elyria, Ohio. A lot of abandoned stuff surrounding our destination, which was the MIdway Mall. I'm with my buddy Matt. He came on the exploration with us.
Yes, and I am also here to help commentate the video.
So anyway, this used to be a Macy's.
That used to be a Macy's. I think I started going to this mall in 2013, 2014. And yeah, it was half abandoned then, and it's still going downhill. The Macy's and the Sears closed. JCPenney's still there, apparently.
And since the anchor stores closed, did you notice like any of the other stores was any different to you from last time you were there a couple years ago?
They seem to be renting the space out more to anyone who has money. There's a weightlifting gym in there somehow now. There's a bunch of church space. That stuff wasn't there. So Best Buy's still there. You know, there's some stuff around the area, but it's just going downhill, and it will be abandoned at some point or another.
Tiny arcade in here where we came in.
Yeah, it's a little truck stop style arcade with a truck.
So we got off-road challenge, crazy taxi. And then when we were walking down, this is where we came in. There's like a shed for sale in the middle of the atrium there. I thought that was kind of odd.
I think it's probably cheap kiosk space since no one's in there. I mean, there was an empty kiosk.
But I'm pretty sure we walked through the entire mall, and it's not. It looks a lot smaller on the outside than it is on the inside.
Yeah, it's
actually
a big mall.
It's actually pretty nice, considering some of the other places that we've been. This one was actually a nicer mall.
Yeah, I'd say this is half or three-quartered abandoned.
But it's not, like, the videos I saw of this place made it seem like it was a lot more abandoned than it really is going there. I think. Obviously, the 2 anchor stores being closed. It's kind of or 3 anchor stores being closed, 1 got replaced.
And later on, I think you'll see a drone shot of over top of the roof.
It's just a big curtain.
There are tons of holes all over the Sears roof. So on the other side of that curtain, it's probably really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so unusual. They had a big curtain. Here's the ceiling was leaking too.
Yeah, I kept finding spots where the ceiling was leaking. These Kiko Mountain buckets were everywhere, which I thought was hilarious.
So here's the first church space. I think it's the only one to really film. But, I mean, that's always a bad sign. I know Euclid Square Mall was turned into like 100% churches before it closed forever, so.
At that point, you're pretty much giving it away.
Right. Nonprofits.
Yeah, exactly.
Tax write-offs, all that stuff.
The most interesting thing I thought I saw when I was in here was the weightlifting gym.
Yeah, I'd never seen
which was not
anything
open
like
to
that.
the mall itself, but it's like people came in from the outside and all the gates were closed, which I thought was pretty wild.
Yeah, you'll see it here in a minute when we go around the corner. Right now we're coming up on the food court, and I know I stopped and shot. It used to be in Annie Ann's pretzel place, and then it's something called Daily Bread now. It's up on the left, so this used to be an Annie Ann's. And all the Annie Ann's around here are closed except for Summit Mall that I'm aware of.
Oh, I didn't notice that used to be at Annie Ann's.
And then I ducked back in here, one of the backdoor access corridors.
Definitely did not go in there. Like,
yeah, he was sketching out. I walked back there. I'm just like,
He didn't say anything. He just beelined it right in there. It's like, I'm not doing it. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
I just wanted, if anybody saw me back, I'd be like, I'm just looking for the bathroom. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never been to a mall before. All right, so here's
not
the food
one like
court.
this. Yeah, there's still a couple places open, but
Yeah, the one whole side is like this side is the only side that's like still restaurants.
But as you can see, I filmed a couple that weren't.
They were just not operational anymore.
Now open, but not.
And then the opposite side, which is, what'd you say? Everybody was looking at me all weird, and I was just like leaning up against the wall over here.
There were a lot of people in this mall. Like, there were a lot, and they were all looking at us.
But there were a lot of people too that I saw for sure were totally just walking because people were coming down and like taking the loop.
Yeah, there were a lot of power walkers.
I never understood the mall walker culture, but I guess people probably don't understand the dead mall culture.
It makes sense. There's
either,
like a lot of skylights. It's a nice place. You can get a drink or a bite
Right.
to eat, especially in winter. You can walk around. I mean, it's essentially what we're doing too.
All right. You don't worry about it raining.
Well, not in this one yet.
We're getting there here though, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is where we come down by the gyms. They're over here on the left. But they took like 4 or 5 different retail spaces, and it's all the same gym, I'm pretty sure.
And they were giving me the stink eye.
We're about to throw to his cut here.
I thought this was really weird.
But it's like, it used to obviously be like a couple different stores.
That reason that gate is open is not so people can go in. It's so the people from the inside can go out if they want something from the mall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a really good deal for them.
This is where that Power Case Sports is, but there's an empty spot that we film right here on the right. I'm not sure what this was.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out either. I thought maybe a nail salon, but I don't really know.
It definitely had plumbing in the back.
Yeah, I thought maybe a hair place.
This place actually looks really nice inside.
It does. And I feel bad for them because the rest of that mall is going to be...
Right.
It's in bad shape, you know?
Oh, yeah, and I was tripping about this thing. I'd never seen one of these in a... whatever this is.
Yeah, you usually see those big HEPA filters in places that are super dusty or like have mold. You weren't far off when you thought they'd be for mold, but I think in that candle store they might have put them in for smell. Or maybe they were having some moisture problems. They were trying to wick it out. I don't know.
That's what I thought it was for, like removing mildew or something. What's this? Just when you need a minute? Oh, God. It's like for when you're fighting. If you're fighting with your girlfriend, like, I'm gonna sit on that side, you sit on that side.
The one outfit from 1992 they're keeping around.
Matt has done a lot of commercial construction, and he's a good person to take with you on the mall explorations because he'll point stuff out. That
I find all the screwed up stuff where I'm like, wow, that really should not be like that. This one wasn't that bad, but the roofs, it just seems like on all these malls, it seems like the roofs are major downfalls because it's so much square footage, and when you're running out of money, you can't repair that stuff, and they're all flat roofs, and when those roofs start going, dude, unless you keep up on them or fix them, like, you're gonna have major problems.
And you'll see later in the video too when we fly over the Sears roof. I mean, it's noticeably bad that even the layman can see, like, there's holes in the roof.
It's horrible. And the thing is, they got to be hiding it on the other side of these other walls. And like, you can't just, you can't just ignore a space and say, hey, we're just gonna take care of this part when they're connected and not take care of this part. You know, you're gonna have problems either way. Hence the buckets. There's a trash can.
But we do see another bucket up here. I think it's on the roof.
Look, they got wet floor signs all over.
Yeah, it's up there. Maybe you can't see it, but up on the left in that
yeah,
upper window, there's just a bucket
chilling. We could have played
chilling.
a game, dude, like spot the bucket. Wet floor sign, another one.
That's the opposite end. I like this entranceway though. And there's a lot of these where they drywalled up and then they put like doors from like inside of your house on them.
They say coming soon, but it should say coming never.
That's my daughter.
I want to do the bungees.
She was super excited to do the bungee thing, even though we didn't have time.
She still voiced that she wanted to. That's okay.
Yes.
A group bought this mall, and they're trying to restore this mall to its former glory of 1966, I do believe they said. So we'll see how that goes. People in Elyria are excited for it, which I would be as well. See, that is so bad. I mean, that's horrible. That's one of the worst roof systems I've seen. They're still running stuff in there too.
Yeah, the heat was obviously still pumping.
I mean, yeah, you got to heat the whole thing.
And this was the parking lot. You can tell a lot about how well these places are kept up if you just look at that parking lot, man.
And the thing is, they could tear down that side with the bad roof system and everything and keep the good side too. I mean, it'd probably be a smart move if they did that. So they promised to put new things in here, new restaurants, bring back the area, but we'll see what happens. It was off of the turnpike, and we weren't particularly compelled to go there.
Right.
That's a dirty diaper.
This is what you get when you come to MIdway Mall, right here.
Our girlfriends and my daughter went to the bathroom, and there was some other people in there behind them or in front of them, and they were leaving, and they left the diaper on the
They just
bench
left a dirty diaper,
instead of throwing it in the trash can, which was right next to the bench.
which is horrible.
But anyway, thanks you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our new approach to the mall videos.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some more abandoned videos coming up.
Yeah, we probably got a couple things we're working on, so stay tuned for those. But I'm Dave, and this is Matt with me. Hopefully to be continuing.
Yes.
See you guys next time.
Cheers.